How's it going, everybody? Mike here, November 15th. What I want to do today for a few minutes is simply talk about the trending phrases and trending keywords on Amazon. Now, once in a while, I like to actually see, and I'm looking at the Merchant Former platform here. Once in a while, if I'm not looking at the best sellers and then doing kind of like deep product research, I actually want to see what's trending and just to kind of see what my sales look like, and then, for example, what I've sold over the last, let's say, week or so, and what people are actually looking for. So right now, what I'm looking at is this is November 2021, the 15th, which is today, and the United States. So basically, this kind of stuff gives you like the 1 word, 2 word, 3 word, like 4 words combinations of search terms, right? Like if you're looking at 1 word, it's just simple, like Christmas, right? Case, grip. Like you know that, of course, everybody's already started shopping for Christmas. This is most likely for phone cases. This is pop sockets. These are actual phones, tablets, iPhone, all that kind of stuff. But when you get into 4 words, it actually starts giving you a little more information. So what I'm gonna do is I won't bore you with all the, for example, little specific details. You can, of course, always pause this video right now and look at all these terms, right? And you can, actually look for those products on Amazon. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to summarize it for you guys. What I've noticed is, number one, Christmas is, of course, that we're talking about Christmas today. Now, what I want to do differently for this video is not so much concentrate on t-shirts, even though I'm going to talk about t-shirts a little bit, but I want to let you know that I've noticed that throw pillows are extremely in right now. Like they've started saying, and I don't know if you've noticed that over the last couple of months or so. There are definitely even downtimes for sweatshirts, and sometimes you'll see a spike in phone cases, like for example if a new phone comes out. So there's of course there's certain cycles and then like rules that the products follow, and this, for whatever reason, is the time where people just love to buy throw pillows, decorative pillows for their rooms, whatever, and of course Christmas is the theme. So let's look at just some of these terms and everything that people are looking for, and then I'll show you what I've kind of discovered with pillows, and then some of the other terms which just happen to be for t-shirts. So if you kind of go through these, and I have, the conclusion is that you can see like all kinds of dimensions, like 16 by 16, 18 by 18. These are throw pillows, ugly Christmas. So some of these are for sweaters, and basically it is Christmas theme, throw pillows, all kinds of dimensions. So 18 by 18, 16 by 16, including some other ones that are not offered through merch. But here's what I actually found out. The first product, the first merch by Amazon throw pillow, which is also sponsored, is this one here, and it shows up on page 3. So I actually don't know what that means. But what it means is that, to me, is that these pillow cases, and you can see, for example, a set of 4, and these are like, these are all over the place, all over the first page, second page, and then we're actually looking at page 3. They are just outselling absolutely everything. And not to say that there's like throw pillows, the ones that we can offer through Merch by Amazon are not amazing or not anything special, but it just makes practical sense. For example, why would someone spend $19 on a single pillow if they can spend $16 and actually get 4 pillowcases? If you have your own pillows, like that's a preference. For example, if I'm asking myself like what would I do, yeah, that's what I would do, right? But we've also seen this with pop sockets and other products, even t-shirts, where a company who's printing the shirts and has them in stock and actually has a business they can offer, you know, shirts for $12.99 and or $9.99 and still make a ton of money, where we're kind of cornered into a position where we have to deal with the prices that we're given, and then actually try to make some money. So for example, this pillow here, which I said is sponsored, this is a Merch by Amazon pillow. This is like the first one on page 3, and this is kind of the design that people are selling, because I was going through a bunch of different designs, and this is kind of like the one that just kind of summarized the whole theme of what I was seeing. Now, when I'm looking at the keywords and everything, the term Christmas elf and like matching Christmas, you know, outfits or PJs or whatever the case is, Christmas elf comes up the most, and we'll look at that in a second. But it's funny that this person actually, like, not only did they load it with you know, Christmas bed pillows and Christmas and Christmas and Christmas, but they also included, as you can see here, or cute pillows for bedroom Christmas elf, and that to me is just I guess, I don't know if it's creative, if it's like funny, if it's silly, if we've gotten to that point where we're literally stuffing every keyword that we think will kind of get our products in front of customers. What I've noticed is the opposite is actually true. If you have a few main keywords that really do describe your product and is exactly everything that the customer is looking for, that will actually generate more sales, because not only will your click-through rate be higher, but people who are looking for that specific product will actually buy it. Instead of, for example, if they're looking for something that's related to a Christmas elf, this is not, right? So anyways, that's just kind of like a side note. Now, going back to these keywords, there's a bunch of standard stuff that we see, for example, all the time, which is kind of like, where was it? Just a girl, and there was just a boy who, you know, who loves whatever. A lot of those are trademark. I think the specific ones, I don't think the term itself, just a girl, is trademarked, but I haven't checked in a couple of weeks. So the other thing, in addition to these pillows, the other thing that I noticed were, again, elf matching family group outfits are now actually selling. And I put out a video, I can't remember, a couple of weeks ago about how, I guess, just crazy the numbers are for those sales. And these are the products that I'm talking about. It's this kind of stuff. So again, these are all sponsored, but if you just simply, what I typed in was matching elf shirts, and this is what came up. And last time, you know, I was able to click on a single listing and their brand, and there were, you know, hundreds of these types of designs, but they were you know, adjusted or changed for basically any person that you can think of. Not only were they talking about like sporty elf, gamer elf, pet all dogs elf, it was, you know, mom, dad, sister, like literally every combination of any family member personality. Like, for example, like just look at this, like sleepy elf, sporty elf, gamer elf, pet all dogs elf. Like, that is, you know, like, yeah, we get it, it's a you know, dog person. But I guess that's what it takes to be successful, because look at the bestseller rank here. You know, 50,000. Like, that's nuts. That's probably selling, you know, 30 to 50 a day, and they're priced at $17.65. Sassy elf, coffee drinking elf, and again, like these VSRs are just insane. So, you know, this is a product that's in demand. This is a product that people love to buy. It is Christmas theme, and we're talking Christmas. We're halfway through November. So anyways, that's what's selling. Let's look at a few different search terms, and then we'll wrap this up. I'm just looking at the time here. But like I said, there really isn't much more. The reason I was looking at those two things is because it was two product types, but the theme was basically the same, right? You know, tie-dye phone cases, again, that's, you know, nothing special. That the number of search terms here is fairly low compared to everything else that we were looking for. But as you can see, Santa hat, Merry Christmas, Christmas long, ugly sweater, that's also related to Christmas, Christmas party, Santa, I just, elf matching family. Like, if you really, really go through it, it's a couple of terms that keep repeating. And, excuse me, it basically goes back to throw pillows and matching Christmas outfits, especially those elf ones. Shiba Inu here, anybody who's in crypto, but again, that's, the numbers aren't that crazy. And then there isn't much, related to crypto. If you go further, you might see one or two more search terms, but you will see a lot of Christmas, you will see a lot of these types of things, and these are the pillow dimensions. So anyways, that's it. These are your, best sellers. Here's some nice designs, ideas. This is the merch by Amazon one, and I just pulled this listing up just to show you, for example, the kinds of other products that are out there, right? Because this is a set of 4 Christmas pillowcases, pillow covers, and look at the pricing. And that's the reason I wanted to pull this up to show you, because the graphics and the designs look incredible. But again, the difference between getting 1 pillow through merch by Amazon and 4 covers, or maybe even 4 pillows, it's definitely not going to cost you this much if you're going through a different company. And then again, of course, if you're interested in these kinds of shirts, there are probably a million of them out there right now. But look at the bestseller rank. It is just rocking. Like these, for the last couple of years, and I've done research through Merch Informer, and these shirts have not stopped selling. Anyways, I'm gonna wrap it up here. I hope your sales are going okay. My U.S. sales are terrible; they suck. But my international sales are actually keeping me afloat. I'm hitting double digits, and or at least getting close to 10, which is really good. I'm slowly seeing the sales pick up, but I'm going to leave that for another sales update video, and I'm going to wrap it up here. Thank you guys. I'll talk to you soon.